Matlock Season 1, Episode 8, No Monsters reveals the deeper reason for Madeline's desire for revenge. Madeline's plan gets derailed when Olympia pulls her off the latest Welbrexer case to help her defend a nanny who has been banned from further employment after misleading photos are leaked suggesting she abused a child in her care. However, the real conflict for Madeline in Matlock Episode 8 revolves around her difficulty being there for Alfie's special moment. Madeline initially intends to go to Alfie's mock trial at school, but breaks her promise because she has work to do for Olympia. This seemingly small moment is pivotal to Matlock Episode 8's ending, as it brings her closer to Olympia. Additionally, it brings up feelings from the past that cause a conflict between her and Edwin and point to the real reason Madeline is so determined to get her revenge for Ellie's death. Matlock Episode 8 reveals Madeline's struggles balancing being a lawyer and a mother in the past. Madeline missed too many moments with Ellie because she had to work. Madeline watches as Julian and Olympia argue in Matlock. Madeline cancels her plans to support Alfie during his mock trial because Olympia is upset and needs her to help her get information from the private school without burning her relationship with the principal or other people important to the education of Olympia's twins. Initially, Edwin is understanding, telling Madeline that he covered for her with Alfie just like he did with Ellie every time Madeline missed an event for work. However, this triggers Madeline's defensiveness, and they get into an argument. Madeline's argument with Edwin reveals Maddie's guilt over the fact that she was always working during Ellie's childhood. Madeline can no longer make up for her lack of attention to Ellie now that Ellie is dead, so she is extremely sensitive about it, which is what causes her to snap at Edwin. Additionally, at the end of Matlock Episode 8, Maddie shares with Olympia that she claimed she was going to the doctor rather than spending time with her grandson because, in the past, she wouldn't have been allowed to take time off for child-related reasons. This confession gives the audience even more insight into Maddie's inability to be there when Ellie was growing up. Madeline's revenge for Ellie is rooted in her guilt about being a mother. It's the only way to make up for not being there earlier. Matlock Madeline standing with her hands on Edwin's shoulders outside a drug house. Madeline's previous work schedule and lack of quality time with Ellie have led to deep-seated feelings of guilt. She likely felt guilty while Ellie was alive, both during her childhood and later, when Ellie turned toward drugs. While addiction is a complex mental health condition that doesn't have any one cause, Madeline likely blames her earlier inability to spend enough time with Ellie for Ellie's drug use and subsequent death. Sadly, Ellie's death means that Madeline can no longer talk this out with her and is stuck with these powerful feelings about the past. Now that Ellie is gone, there is only one way for Madeline to be there for her, which would help her make amends for the past and soothe her feelings of guilt. If she fights with everything she has to get justice for Ellie after her death, it won't reverse the years she didn't spend with her. But this would help Madeline feel that she finally did something for her troubled daughter. Thus, this seems to be how Matlock's Madeline justifies revenge, although she claims to be fighting for justice for Ellie and other victims of the opioid epidemic. How Madeline's true reason for revenge can cause her more problems. History may repeat itself with Alfie because of her obsession. Ironically, Madeline's obsession with revenge might cause her to make the same mistake again with Alfie that she made with Ellie. Although Matlock's Madeline needs her 12-year-old grandson's help to pull off the investigation into Jacobson Moore, she does not have a lot of time to spend with him because of work obligations. Her undercover mission throws her right back into the world of complicated cases and long hours, making it as impossible for her to spend quality time with Alfie as it did with Ellie. While Madeline is at risk of damaging her relationship with Alfie due to her focus on Jacobson Moore, there is still a chance it won't work out the same way. Olympia made it clear in Matlock Episode 8 that she wants Madeline to take time off when Alfie needs something, giving Madeline an out she never had with Ellie. However, it remains to be seen if Madeline can let go of her need for revenge to be there next time Alfie is expecting her at a school event.